What has become of the Empire in my absence?
No TikTok. Countdown to start. Early. So we are gonna go through the crystal story that I connected to last week. Sorry. Since we were story out last week due to the level requirements. That was my bad. I was not able to improve her gear. Oh, un momentito, por favor. Let me show you my beautiful face. This is so cute, right? Right, let's see. So yeah, last week we were story locked. We could not proceed since she was still level 50. So we got up to the level 50 story. And we're left with Federal Claw Island. So we gotta go meet with okay, they're up in the vigil. Alright, hi, how are you guys? I'm so excited. I'm so hyped today or something. I don't know why. But if you're just joining me, you're having a fantastic day. You know what? I think I'm so hyped actually because tomorrow I am going out for some Korean barbecue, you guys. That's it. That's all you need to make a girl happy is food. Food is the key to a girl's heart, you guys. So yeah, as you can clearly see, I did not put any specs for her. I got her up to level 80, so I did level her all the way up. I did not go through her gear, so it's still hot garbage. She still have level 50 stuff. But I did keep my promise to get her out of the story lock, so there we go. Let's see what we're up to today.
The bravery of the Vigil saved Quaggan's people. Thank you for all you have done.
The dragons are a threat to everyone, Shashi. I'm pleased your village has joined the fight against them.
Although war is strange to Quaggans, Quaggans will help the Vigil in any way Quaggans can.
Forgel told me what happened, Crusader. I'm proud that you saved so many innocents. You've shown the strength of your resolve. I'm promoting you to War Master. Effective immediately.
Thank you, General. It's my honor to serve the Vigil.
I wish I could give you a proper ceremony before you go back in the field, but we have a critical issue at hand. People in Lion's Arch are disappearing without explanation. I need you both to look into it.
With all due respect, General, isn't that a job for the Lion Guard?
Ordinarily, yes. But some of the missing people are Lion Guard. Worse, we've lost contact with one of our Vigil tacticians stationed there.
That makes it our problem. Understood, ma'am. What areas should we survey, and what should we be looking for?
I recommend you start with the sewers. That's where those Lion Guard were last seen.
I've seen plenty, but you're the finest war master I've had the honor to serve with. Oh, hell, don't get all teary-eyed on me now.
I mean, when you say nice things like that, you know, get a girl emotional, mister. So we have people disappearing in the store. So what are you trying at that? Meet the War Master. Be the students of the touch. What disappeared? Was I just there? You know what's weird is that while this whole conversation is going on, I like sometimes project myself into this like character. Well, you know, like into my character. So I tend to answer like they're actually talking to me. You know, like I never realized I did that to them. When I heard myself literally reply back to them. Oh my god, where's the story taking me? The arrows on the map are just going one way. So you know, one of these days I'm just gonna have to go through all the maps. Okay, this thing's making me, and I'm just listening to the music. Most of the healing stuff. It's remembering
Mine.
Yes.
All mine.
Hi.
Is it just me, or am I amazing?
I know, right? Is it just me? I wonder how they. Oh, that's the equipment. Teams.
Another personal victory.
Okay. Wait, that was a plate, right? Is that a chess piece? Ooh. Oh, that's really pretty, actually. I like the little symbol right at her chest. That's very, very pretty. I can take off these. So I'll see if I can get that whole collection because that's a very beautiful collection. Let's see, what are we going with? Are we going? You can wield shields in your outfit. No, we're probably not. Bow proficiency with the renegade. Well, we need 30 points, so we can't open any of these. What happens in these? Goodness, you have to watch me do all this nonsense. Open legend grants booze. Heal yourself. You gain swiftness. Release kills as Wait, do I have something? Oh, yes, I do. Strength is already mobility. Okay, I'm gonna leave this. I'm not gonna put too much effort into it now. Until I actually read
These
up
sewers are
on the
dangerous. All sorts of monsters could wash in from the sea. Stick together. Be ready for anything.
Search the sewers for missing bits. Oh. That's good for some reason.
Those rats are running.
I would do some real damage.
Did you just break all of them? You're so high.
Need help here.
Nice. Wow. Double rally. Okay.
These lion guard died fighting. Whatever killed them was powerful.
Was it the boobs? Oh.
The grate below is broken. We should check through there.
Would if I wasn't going to kill this river drake. Or you have to make me kill this guy.
We'll be doing that one for days.
Oh gosh. Wait, is it dead or not? What? There's a dead lion guard. Very confusing. Oh, you make me go all the way back in.
This path leads back outside. We should go the other direction.
damage to a target and resistance. Go back to resistance.
Stone is patient, but I hunger for battle.
Me too. Not going shitty jellyfish. Or not, okay. I guess I can do jellyfish.
Time to do some real damage. You'll be doing that one for days.
Ah! Stone is patient, but I hunger for battle.
Why is it always jellyfish? Jesus. Oh, that's right. Oh, shit. What? Did they spawn more? Am I just crazy? Jeez. No! God damn it. Fuck. How did I pull 4 jellyfish? Maybe I should upgrade my gear. She was doing fine, and then decided to come up with things. See, this is why I can't be a tank ever. I'll just pull like 300,000 things.
Time to do some real damage.
Alright. Just jellyfish! God damn it!
That was impressive. Feel the fury.
Is that all? Can you go away?
We must rise and return to the fight.
Oh my god, that was so cool. No, not another the bane of my existence. Fuck. Okay. You know what? We're gonna try out the demon stances.
Last, now I will feast on their anguish.
Might not be the best idea, but
They'll have to hit much harder.
What? You're still around? I thought he died. Oh my god, that's the worst thing ever. Which way? Down?
You see something up ahead. Something moving.
Well, I see a bunch of stuff moving actually. Ridiculous. Oh, so it's undead. It's a shark. It's so weird. No,
Time to do some real damage.
This place stinks like an alehouse on free curry night.
sorry for the focus.
What in the name of the mists was that thing?
Yeah.
I've only seen such a creature once before, at Port Stalwart, just before the Orion Dragon destroyed the town, years ago. It's a special kind of scout for Zaitan. If that creature's here, then there's an undead army advancing on Lion's Arch.
Wait, are you sure about that, Forgel?
How can you be so sure?
Dead sure. We don't have time to go back and report to Almora, or even send for Vigil backup. I'll head for Claw Island to warn the Lion Guard. Meet me there as soon as you can.
What's on Claw Island?
The Claw Island fortress stands in the harbor of Lion's Arch. It's the last defense against invasion from the sea. If Zaitan's going to attack the city, its minions will have to fight their way past the fort.
My father died in battle, as did his father. I've always assumed... enough of my jawing. We've got work to do.
What? My father died in battle, as did his father. I've always assumed. You assume what?
And that's that.
Suppose it's that. So there's an army headed that way. Wasn't that kind of bad though? Like, shouldn't you actually go and get help in this scenario? Rather than just stay put and get, like, hammered by a bunch of things coming at you? You know, war tactics. I've actually been that one. But no, like, if you think about it logically, if something like that happens, you have to go get help rather than try to stand defensive. Because there's only so much defense you can do. And it doesn't always work. You know, like, think of the movie 300. You know how they had that whole line of defense and whatnot until it's broken? And they all just, like, KO'd. This way, I don't know.
What happened to my trim? Why didn't this investigations take her down after school?
Let's see what's gonna pop off. It looks like a battle we're doing more. Stop. Well, at least I think so. I died like 3 times already.
The creature we found hadn't been in Lion's Arch long. We may still have time. We have to find the Watch Commander and convince him to ready the defenses.
I smell something odd. Do you smell it?
Smell? No. But the back of my neck keeps itching for some reason.
I don't like this. Something's definitely wrong.
Is that Traherne up there talking to Commander Talon? What do you think he wants?
Traherne, the necromancer? Comes through here every few months on his way to Ore. That guy creeps me out.
Traherne creeps you out? I love Traherne.
I've researched the situation extensively. The Orions will strike here, on Claw Island.
He's a homie. He's a homie.
You say something.
Thank you for meeting with us, Watch Commander Talon. We have grave news. One of Zaitan's minions breached the city. We destroyed it, but the creature was likely scouting for a much bigger force. An attack is imminent.
A what? That's extremely unlikely. We've seen no sign of an impending attack. If there was to be one, we'd know of it.
Is that you, Forgel? Well met, old man. Are you still fighting for the Vigil?
Traherne! Ah, by Snow Leopard's shadow, you're a sight for sore eyes. With you on our side, we've got a fighting chance. I want you to meet my partner, one of the bravest war masters in my order. My friend, this is Traherne, one of the Silvari Firstborn. He's Tyria's foremost scholar on Zaitan and Ore. I've been trying to recruit him for years.
Commander Talon, I can confirm their information. Zaitan's servants are indeed approaching. A fleet of dead ships has launched from the Straits of Devastation. The Risen sail beneath a cloak of stealth.
Whatever you've seen, it can't be a real threat. Claw Island can withstand any assault.
Why are you so good?
Speak with my commanders, Brack and Mira. Once you review our defenses, you'll realize there's nothing to fear.
Traherne, you bookworm. Tell me you've got some information on how to stop this attack.
Sadly, no. I'm only here to give the Lion Guard a warning, much like you and your friend.
But at least you've come out from behind your scrolls and scribbles. That's a start. We need your common sense, lad. I'm glad you're here.
If you don't mind, I'll accompany you on your rounds. It's been a while since I've toured the fortress.
You know, when things are really silent, that's usually more meaningful. Especially when they're talking about Zaitan and war minions, you know, undead. Like, if 3 people were telling you the same thing, that an attack is imminent, like, you should probably
I've
listen.
heard the rumors. Undead coming in under stealth. Do you believe it?
Probably just another trickle of corpses. It happens.
No, I think this one will be worse. I just have a really bad feeling.
There's a chill in the air. It is beginning. Be on alert. The Orions are planning a major attack against Claw Island.
Tell the Watch Commander Talon that the gunnery emplacements are ready. The fortress here on Claw Island houses more 24-pounders than a ship of the line. We'll be ready to fight the Orions. Don't doubt that. Check on Deputy Mira. She's in charge of the beach patrols.
The Lion Guard don't understand. This won't be a sortie. It'll be a massacre.
Welcome to Beach Patrol, the most dangerous duty on Claw Island.
Deputy, a massive attack is on its way from Ore. You must prepare your troops.
If we fall, our last order is to light those 3 signal towers. We have to warn Lion's Arch if the fortress is lost. In 100 years, they've never once been lit. We're very proud of that.
Deputy Mira, sound the alarm. There are undead on the beach.
If an invasion's really coming, we'll need everyone on the island to hold the line.
Oh, see, each did a
I thought you said the attack would be significant.
It was a feint. They're testing your defenses. More will come, and soon.
Makes sense. Report to Watch Commander Talon, and tell the men to be ready.
I have studied Orient creatures for 25 years, but I rarely engage in all my life. Do you think the commander will listen to us now?
I hope so.
Even with all the I know little about defeating them.
Paltry tank. It barely ruffled our feathers. Is that all they brought?
There will be more, much more. Keep watching the sea.
You're a scholar, not a general, firstborn. Why should we trust you?
The fortress is under attack. Ready on the wall. Hostiles incoming.
They're being over!
Catapulting abominations onto the western wall! Repel the invaders!
I'm wondering what they were throwing. It looked like, like a dead fish for a second.
I could outrun a centaur.
How stand the beaches?
Fallen, sir. And a lot of good soldiers with them. We have to light the watchtowers.
Let Lion's Arch think we've lost? No, Mira. Not yet. Claw Island's withstood much worse. Get on a trebuchet. Dead ship in the harbor holds their reinforcements. Sink it!
Normal attack. The Lion Guard cannot hold. We're overwhelmed.
Claw Island has stood for nearly 100 years. It cannot fall.
He's stubborn.
We'll fight them to the last soldier, to the last sword. We'll never serve.
What just happened?
Medic! We need a medic over here. Commander Talon, hold on. We'll be all right.
Quiet, Mira. Soldiers don't need lives. Retreat to the city. Tell the Commodore. We did all we could.
By your will, Commander. I swear to you, this isn't over.
Mira, the island is overwhelmed. We have to evacuate the Lion Guard and ignite the watchtowers to warn the city.
No. You'll never make it to the beacon with these risen monstrosities chasing you. We'll have to fight our way back. The Lion Guard will make a stand in the courtyard while you go for the tower. God's willing, the Risen will be too busy fighting us to stop you.
Your bravery is commendable, Deputy Mira, but your soldiers cannot survive a protracted battle against this many undead.
It's the duty of every Lion Guard to lay down our lives to protect our city. If that's what it takes, that's exactly what we'll do. We'll rally in the courtyard. You light the warning beacons. Now go! Everyone, fall back to the courtyard. Rally to me for one last stand. Come here!
Where are you coming from?
Feel
destroyed.
Light the big guns! It's very, Stevie. Right? Or was it Mr. That lit the beacons. Ow!
Time to do some real damage. I don't have enough energy.
dragon servants will never let our ship sail. If they surround the docks, they'll slaughter us, and Zaitan's forces will grow.
Our soldiers are too injured to fight. They can barely walk. We can't form a defense and still get them all aboard.
A heroic but nearly impossible task against great odds and an unrelenting enemy. This, my friend, is a death worthy of legend. Get the wounded to safety. Warn Lion's Arch, one day, you'll come back and retake this island. Of that, I have no doubt.
Forgal, you can't hold them off alone.
I lost my mate and children to the dragons. I thought my legend was buried with them, that I had no one to walk in my footsteps and tell my tale. Now, that's changed, my friend. Thank you for being my legacy. Tell my tale at the hearthfires, where the skalds sing of heroes. Go. I will not fail.
No, that's so sad.
You may rid the battle dragon, but you will never defeat our spirit. I am Gordon, son of Kern. My father was the last Dolian shaman. I am a war master of the Vigil. You will never make me kneel.
Mira is in bad shape. You'll have to cut a path for us. Lion Guard, follow me. Hurry, to the ship! This sacrifice will not be in vain.
I like it.
Son of Kern. My father was the last.
And that's that.
Well, that's that. Well, now we gotta go read Mars letter. news of the death of the mighty Forward, and a blow to us all, I'm deeply saddened to hear that. And I know you must be suffering. But now, besides on our shores in the city of Lions and Children, the vigil is needed more than ever. We are regrouping at the port mariner to lend our efforts to the city's immediate defense. Orders are to non-Luther and we are contingent soldiers into battle. The vigil needs your courage to use your knowledge of the enemies. We must be strong. I mean, I don't know how to be strong. You special. Sarcastic. Special. Report to... Am I already here? How do you guys feel about his death? Like, honestly.
Isn't it obvious?
Sculptures
The lights are
supposed to be.
eyes.
We're pulling my tail.
Sorry if it looks like I'm jamming this because I am. I got Spotify playing up in the background. I'm so sorry I can't put any Spotify in here, otherwise I would. So the Spotify marks it as copyrighted and all this nonsense.
Aim gently, and as you breathe out, pull the trigger.
Scouts are reporting undead just off the coast. It's a small force, but substantial enough for concern.
Zaitan's overconfident, assuming Claw Island was the only thing standing between its army and Lion's Arch.
Then it's our job to show the dragon how wrong it was. At ease, War Master. I heard what happened at Claw Island. The Lion Guard? No. The whole city owes you a debt of honor.
I just did my duty, ma'am. Forgel was the brave one. He gave his life to save us.
Why do they have to bring him
He
up?
will be remembered as one of the Vigil's great heroes. And he will be dearly missed.
He's a legend.
Forgel's sacrifice held them back, but it was your bravery that led us to safety, my friend. I am grateful to you. If I can aid in this defense, War Master, I'm at your service.
You took out enough of Zaitan's forces to stop the imminent attack on Lion's Arch. But the dragon won't pause for long. There are reports of undead landing up and down the coast. Likely an attempt to soften the city's perimeter. We need to organize the Vigil's forces and defend the beach. Come, let's review the troops.
You want me to inspire the troops? I'll inspire them by telling them a great legendary story about a legendary man who literally went up against a lucky dragon and his minions. That's epic shit right there, you guys. Come. Hear the story. Come here.
Aim gently. As you breathe out, pull the trigger.
Oh, here they go. Come on, hear this wonderful story. I will inspire.
Crusaders! Forces of the Elder Dragon Zaitan stand on the very threshold of Lion's Arch. If Lion's Arch falls, the nations of Tyria will not be far behind. Fight for your homes. Fight for your families. This is what we've trained for. This is what we've bled for. This is what we will die to defend. We will hold this ground. We are the Vigil.
Your
can't do this alone. I'll stand with you.
I wonder if I could say that more like, you know, like with guts. This is what we trained for. This is what we bled for. This is what we will die to defend. And I feel like I could add some more codes to that, right? Oh wait, they're all down here. So everybody was practicing the whole time without realizing these guys were down here? This is for Forgo, you leaders! How dare you kill him? This is technically
for battle.
I always like the spirits when they talk.
Well done, soldiers. That should thin out the undead and take pressure off Lion's Arch for a while longer.
The vigil bought us time, but not advantage. The undead don't get weary, and they have an almost unending supply of troops. We must retake Claw Island and drive Zaitan from these shores. General Soulkeeper, there are many brave souls throughout Tyria who may be willing to lend a hand, if the vigil reached out to them.
True. A few come to mind. A Norn called Fibar has been making his name in the tournaments. Fights like a rabid drake. I also know two fine Char soldiers that I've been trying to recruit for years. Snarl and Galena. They'd be a tremendous help.
Those sound promising. I could go, ma'am, and speak on behalf of the Order.
Good initiative. Pick one or the other, and do your best to bring them aboard. Meanwhile, I'll return to Vigil Keep and rally our crusaders there.
Whatever you decide, I'm going with you. You need the help, and I owe it to Forgel.
Thanks. We need reinforcements. There could be two possibilities in North. North Mid Champion or Warman of Iron Legion. Really strengths. Vivar is powerful, skilled, and charismatic, but he's also the most inconsistent host not bring up ever met. What about the Chun? Your Warman two claims to fame, they built an impressive origin, and they got some kind of big cost. I don't know which one. Go with the egotistical guy or go with the idiots who lost the. Okay. The North Gladiator, the Shrine Prince. Ooh. What's really the most. Let's go with the North. We'll go with the North. Oh, this helps a lot actually. Ooh, that kind of helps.
Ready for more.
I'll be your Spotify guys, don't worry. I'm always in this twilight, in the shadow of your heart. way down there. I haven't been there. Okay,
Hi there.
I've gotten used to getting up at dawn. I hope they don't put us on the night shift again.
So yeah, if you're watching the stream, thanks for watching. Still got some time to go, so I hope you're having a great time with me. Yeah, I'm listening to Shakira and Beyonce's like old school stuff. They're beautiful arts. And it just reminds me of the whole Super Bowl that happened, where Shakira did the whole like thing. And it became a meme so quick. Honestly, like the disrespect is so real. Like, the internet wasted no time just picking up. This is up here. Yeah, the amount of disrespect that came out of that, boy. But honestly, it's pretty good. They're like, they did the whole
This
SpongeBob
moot is
thing
for
with a bunch of
tournament
hot
champions. No doubt Fibar will be here, telling tales of his glory. I dreamed of ore, as Kaith did. But where at least Kaith had a tangible target. I barely knew where to begin.
What happened next, Fibar? Did you slay them all?
Well, I may have been outnumbered 20 to 1, but they were merely griffins. I locked eyes with the biggest one. Then I charged. Battle cries, beaks, feathers everywhere. In the end, the mighty Griffin King bowed before my strength, and I set him free.
Amazing. Simply amazing.
Come to hear tales of my great exploits?
Sure. Humor me. You're not.
Oh ho! You're from the Vigil. Finally decided to come pay respect to the victorific Fibar Yosin?
I'm here on behalf of General Soulkeeper. Lion's Arch is in danger, and the Vigil is readying soldiers. You do realize victorific isn't a word, right?
Defend Lion's Arch? A noble cause. Still, sounds like I'd be just one sword among many. Sorry, not my style. And it is a word if I say it's a word.
Your tournament conquests are second only to your fame as a gambler, Fibar. I propose a wager. My companion and I versus the rest of you.
Ha! Do you realize you're facing an encampment of tournament champions? You're victorifically insane!
Let's get it out.
If we win, you and your companions join us to defend Lion's Arch. And if you win,
If I win, you two have to carry my pet Doliak to the encampment. He can't make it up that steep hill.
Is it too fat?
Prepare yourselves for the challenge!
Let's get it.
A challenger has arrived to fight the great Fibar. Gather round.
Yeah, gather round.
Carry out this wager in true tournament style. Challengers, prepare yourselves. First in the ring, a dangerous beauty whose eyes are as keen as her arrows. Famkov Affair, don't turn your back on her partner. You're Bladeborn. 2 daggers, 1 kill. Ready? Bring the thunder!
I could do some real damage.
Together we shall gallop.
Oh, stop that.
Time to do some real damage.
Top-notch fighting! Our challenger survived the first round. Second round, twice as tough. Here's a Nord so big he blots out the sun. Here, Dark Mountain. His lovely wife, Esmeralda, is no stranger to the darkness. Watch out! Their daughter's following in the family tradition with magic of her own. Welcome, young Ayla. Everyone prepared? All right. Bring the thunder! Challengers! All right, you vigil lose masters! Prepare to chow down on victorificness! I am Kimar Yogsin! I am the Thunder! One,
Celebrate tonight.
trouble with the other ones.
Impressive. I must admit, I didn't expect this much talent from the Vigil. Perhaps your order is more formidable than I'd thought.
So, you'll help us fight Zaitan's minions?
A Norn always keeps their word. My friends and I will fight for the Vigil at Lion's Arch. Together, we shall be victorific!
Still not a... whatever. Victorific it is. I'll see you there, Fibar.
War Master, a moment alone, if you will. I've been considering our options. The Orions are entrenched. It will be incredibly difficult to regain Claw Island.
We can't give up hope, Traherne.
I haven't lost hope. In fact, I'm counting on hope to lead the way. I feel that we should ask for wisdom from the Pale Tree. If anyone knows how to defeat Zaitan, it is the Mother. Meet me at the Grove, and we'll speak with her before the battle. Brave people willing to risk so much. But do we even have a chance at victory?
Sweet, sweet loot.
I never met the Pale Tree. The mother. So, right now? I have to go with the Yep. Alright, let's roll on up. Victorific. I think what he was trying to say was like victorious victory. Victorific. Victorific. Ooh, that's a pretty picture, actually. I never really looked at it.
Hail, Mother. We seek your wisdom.
Bide a while. I have much to show you both. Come to me. Let me show you the way.
She wants to show me the way. Yes. She knows the way.
Mother Tree, I am sure by now you have heard of the destruction at Claw Island. Zaitan is attacking in force.
The soul of Tyria mourned as her children were cut down by the beast. The land wept, and the world shuddered.
My friend and I seek to right that wrong. We wish to fight Zaitan, and take back what was lost. We've come to ask your counsel.
The answer is at the heart of Tyria's future, and your own. Both of you must face the darkness, become guiding stars in the night.
Is it even possible to defeat Zaitan?
Only with great courage. Come, I will show you a vision of your future, and the challenges to come. It is time, my brave friends. Your future awaits.
I guess we're gonna see into our future, guys. Let's see what it says.
War is a dark and foul place. Even though I have been here, in truth, this vision is unsettling. Let us hurry. The Pale Tree has lessons yet to be revealed. They say that Or was once beautiful. A nation to rival Kryta, Ascalon, and Ilona. The human gods lived in the city of Ara, and the people here were blessed. After the gods left, the humans banded into guilds and warred upon each other. The guild wars caused great devastation, and the nations faltered.
So sad. So the gods, like Cormir and Balthazar and all of them? Is that what he's talking about?
Where does this road lead, Mother?
To the ancient city of Ara, the dragon's stronghold. That is your goal. Along the way, you will glimpse things that may yet come to pass.
Time to do some real damage.
These creatures are formidable. Tougher than the ones at Claw Island. How will we defeat them?
Alone, you cannot. But with unity, you will find that many impossible things can be achieved.
So unite all the different races? That would make sense.
Defenders of Tyria, when Zaitan rose from slumber, the dragon found a long-dead nation and claimed it. The dragon expected the rest of Tyria to be as easily conquered. But we live, and we breathe, and we fight. All races, all orders, and all paths of life stand against Zaitan. The dragon is a fearsome enemy. It wants nothing more than to paralyze us with doubt. But I tell you this, we are not afraid. We will never kneel. Do you feel that? The dragon hears us. To Ara and victory!
Is this a vision of the future? Mother, I do not understand. I'm no general.
You must be what Tyria needs you to be, my son. You have more courage than you realize.
You can do it, Traherne. Follow the course. That's awesome. those forts. Very limited. I just want to sneeze myself.
Endurance running low. Time to do some more damage.
guess I was supposed to. Here she is.
The past taints the future. Our heroes have fallen. They must be redeemed. You are the catalyst. You must bring them together. Heal their wounds.
Where were you? We needed you. Snaff. I couldn't protect him. I can still hear him screaming.
Someone was going to die no matter what I did. Snaff or my queen. I had to make a choice. You would have done the same. Any of you! If the person you loved was in danger, you would have done the same.
Destiny's Edge disbanded after their loss against the Elder Dragon, Kralkatorrik. To this day, they have unresolved grievances with one another.
He's not wrong.
It was your responsibility. Snaff trusted you, and you failed him.
I tried to keep him out of danger. I would have given anything to prevent his death.
It wasn't enough. You weren't enough. You should have died Air instead of him.
Logan was called away by his queen. Yet Air chose to fight the Elder Dragon. They lost. Lint died, along with Snaff, Soldier's mentor and friend.
So if Air hadn't chosen to fight, I'm not sure if we'd still be alive. No wonder he was just so mad, hurt, really. I can see why she blames him.
I've tried so very hard. They can't stop arguing. They can't understand that the dragons are more important. They'd throw everything away. alone. I'm tired.
Come back to me. If the world must end, let us spend our last days in each other's arms.
These visions represent a possible future for Destiny's Edge, should they not resolve their quarrels. We need them to reconcile, if we're to defeat Zaitan. Where was I? Oh yes, the Guild Wars. Still angry over the loss of Ascalon, the Char struck hard while humanity fought with itself. The Char ravaged Ascalon with searing cauldrons and marched on Or. As hope failed, an Orion named Vizier Kilbron read the lost scrolls and unleashed an ancient curse. The curse annihilated the Char army, but it destroyed Or as well. A cataclysm plunged the nation into the ocean. Everything was lost.
So this curse, is it just like a like enchantment type curse?
This is the tomb of the kings of Or. Walk inside and seek truth, but be warned, the future can change in the blink of an eye.
I got some serious ones. But this is,
Time to do some real damage.
Well done.
thanks! Yeah, it's Zaitan always giving me the fucking heebie-jeebies. Tanked him for the last 3 seconds. So returned. You had one shot. One shot. If I could fish slap you in this game, I would.
To see the sky, feel once more the wind, and the sun. Although my nation is drowned, the slow blood still pulses in its veins. Or was once the heart of Tyria, so full of life. I was the last of a line of proud rulers. Now, my nation is enslaved. What do you seek here? Or has nothing left to give, save ash and bones?
We came to fight Zaitan. Can you give us counsel?
Zaitan can be defeated, but that will not save Or. The land must be cleansed of this poison. Seek the source.
Is Zaitan the source? Or is there some other poison that fouls Or? Please, tell us.
Seek the source. Cleanse Or. Seek the source.
Well, I mean, that was somewhat helpful, but not really helpful. So if Zaitan is not the problem, what is the problem that's plaguing Or?
It was Zaitan, the elder undead dragon that pulled Or from the depths. The massacre of Or gave the dragon fertile ground to create its horrific army. Zaitan's power does not end here. In slaughter, its army grows stronger. Claw Island was just the beginning. The dragons are destruction. They will not stop until all life on Tyria is destroyed.
Is it because of what happened with Desolate Edge before? Like, with Aaron Logan? What happened on it? And trying to fight Papa These questions. These questions.
I like new places.
Yeah, me too. For her, stop being sloppy. Come here, please.
Your last challenge on the road to Ara will be the Guardian of the Gate. Beyond this, I cannot foretell. Once before, I gave this sword to a beloved son. Now, I pass it on to you, Trahearne. Its name is Caladbol. Bear it with honor, and the sword will never fail you. Test yourselves against the Guardian, then return to me in the Grove.
Okay, so you want us to leave Road Jenkins in there and kill that guardian? It's such a cool sword. Snake's Edge disassembled. I have played through the story before, but I've never done it through the story perspective. And also, the first time I did it, I had absolutely no goddamn idea what was happening. So I went through the entire storyline completely blurred. It was the first time going through Guild Wars, and before then I had no idea how the game would play or what the story was. It wasn't until I started reaching the end of fighting with Zaitan and all that I started getting an idea. But anything before that, I don't remember. I don't know what happened, why everybody was mad at each other. I didn't know Logan had a thing for Jenna. I didn't know, Snap was Soja's mentor. It completely went over my head. But replaying it all over, I'm seeing things from a different perspective. And so I can understand now a little bit better as to what's happening. Since I've played the game a little bit more, and I've actually been following the story on Safari, but it's interesting now that I actually get it. Or has had all hope stripped from it to confront the dragon and must first overcome your greatest fear, lest you become consumed by it. Tell me, what do you fear? That an innocent person who believed in me would die because I couldn't save them. That I would fail so grievously that I would lose the respect of my comrades and be dishonored. That one day, through my actions, I'd condemn someone to suffer. I think. Oh man, they're all bad. I think the first one. I think that an innocent person who believed in me would die because I couldn't save them. I mean, it's one thing to lose respect for your comrades and be dishonored. I get it. But they're still alive, and you fight with them to the end, or that your actions condemn someone to suffer in agony. I mean, any action is a hit or miss, really. But knowing one person, an innocent person, and that person put so much trust in you and believed with you wholeheartedly, and you couldn't save him, I think that's the worst. You're a good person. That you seek to protect the innocent shows your gentle heart. Hold fast to that innocence will also be your strength. I will remember you this time.
To know the future, even the mere possibility can be a great burden. I am sorry, brave heroes, that you must walk this path.
Must these things come to pass, Mother? Must I take up Khalidbolg and travel into the heart of Or?
You must both take up this mantle. Traherne, your duty is to cleanse Or. Your friend shall aid you, and then face the dragon.
And Claw Island? Can we retake it and save Lion's Arch?
I believe so. But that will not be your first test. The dragon seeks to destroy its enemies before they can strike. I see within the dream that Zaitan's forces enter battle, not against Lion's Arch, but at the heart of your order.
My order headquarters? No. How could that be? How could Zaitan even know?
Those who have been corrupted reveal everything to Zaitan. Nothing is secret, least of all those places where his enemies hide.
If my friends are in danger, I have to go to them. They have no warning. They'll be slaughtered.
I will go with you. Our fates are bound together, and from this day forward, we fight as one.
Farewell, valiant souls. May your wild hunt be successful, and may your courage illuminate the dark of night.
that sucks. So anybody corrupted, so that means if there are vigil corrupted that have turned into risen, they give out information towards Zaitan. And that just makes the Order easy target. Sucks. I think this is the last thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go through the vigil and see if we can keep them safe. And we can stop the stream for today. Thank you for following along. If you did like the stream, I will be posting it on the Twitch channel. It will stay on the Twitch channel. I will also be posting it on YouTube, so you can follow along and see other previous streams on her personal story. At the end of the stream, you will see all social media that I have, if you do want to follow for any updates of any kind. Social media is also listed down in the description.
That sounds like battle. The Vigil needs us. Zaitan's showing more intelligence. Striking at the heart of
War
your
Master,
order.
Traherne!
Almost
Thank the
unfathomable.
alchemical processes that inspired your presence. We're under siege! Last! What kind of foul magic was that? We must reconfigure our strategy.
Bone walls. Those require powerful magic. We face no mere foot soldiers. There's an Orient Vizier in there.
They cut us off. The Orions are protecting the weaponry that's battering our keep's fortifications. We have to destroy those siege engines.
Vigil Keep has defensive weaponry on the far ramparts, but they were damaged in the first assault. We didn't have the manpower to repair them. If we could clear the walls of undead and safeguard her path to the catapults, Blacksmith Von Heck can fix anything.
Then we'll have to give her that chance. Let's get to the top of the walls and check in with General Soulkeeper.
I salute your bravery, my friend. Strike hard and fast, and we'll guard your back. Form up, Vigil.
Time to smash some rotting heads.
What?
You'll have to hit much harder. You've been doing that one for days. They'll have to hit much harder. Great wolf
War Master, by the alchemy's
Wave
twisting
after
cogs.
wave, and still they keep coming.
By the alchemy's twisting cogs. Oh! always find it so funny when you say that.
They'll have to get much time to do some more damage. Movement in the keep. Oh, it's the General. Stand at attention.
Hostiles eradicated in the inner keep. They were tunneling under the walls, scum.
Reporting for duty, General. I hope you don't mind that I brought a friend.
War Master, to her, good timing. We need every able-bodied soldier we can deploy. Ifat, what's our status?
I must report defeat, ma'am. There's an Orion wizard down there. We weren't able to get through the magical barriers.
Disappointing, but understandable. Secondary recommendations? Anyone?
She's like, well,
Ifat says there's a blacksmith who can repair our catapults. Traherne and I can clear the ramparts while Ifat follows behind to protect the civilian.
Once the Orion siege weapons are destroyed, they'll have to lower the magical walls if they intend to continue the attack on Vigil Keep.
Without those walls, I'm confident we'd have been successful, General. This time, there'll be no stopping us.
Excellent. While you do that, the Crusaders and I will defend the wall.
Yes.
Move out!
Blacksmith Von has the daughter of Vygar, one of the most legendary landsmiths. She can fix anything.
Iron Hammer is ready to strike!
Lethal combination. I like it.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Here, over here.
Yes. Thank you. It's clicking buttons. Ah.
Bring it on, you risen dung beetles. You won't break this deal.
We'll try that. fight in a goddamn time. I was like just making all that spinny stuff. It's actually good. You know, the entire time that I've been playing, I actually think Truckman was a necromancer. And like completely went over my head.
Master, good as new. Let him have it.
That he was a necromancer. Let's use this. Mega hit. Did you get one? Ooh, yes. Let's try to see what it is. Oh shoot. I have no idea which one I'm aiming for. Okay. Far. Oh yes. Yep. Spinny, 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 spinny. Spinny, 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 spinny. There we go. Yeah, the audio I'm trying to figure out still. There are times where the voice is actually louder, and there are times when the game sound is louder, so I'm just... It's hard to find a happy medium sometimes. I'm sure you can hear me fine right now since nothing's really happening. Can I get him? Let's take a shot. Let's try and see. Thank you very much. I appreciate ya. Oh my god.
The Orient siege
Yes.
are down. You did it, War Master.
No time to celebrate. The undead are making one last push.
They're still trying?
The Orient dare to strike at our keep. Well, they shall see how a cornered lion fights.
I'm itching to get some payback for that little wall trick. Let's join the fray down on the field.
I can't glide down there, so I'll give my ass kicked and die in a second. It's really chilled watching the story again. I haven't done the playthrough in ages. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you for following. Yeah, I was actually mentioning earlier that I played the story before on my Sylvari, but that was when I first started the game, so everything that happened, it just like flew over my head. And so like I didn't start getting the story until like the very end of defeating Zaitan. But it's really interesting to see it now and see it a little bit clearer now, understanding what's actually happening and going back and seeing all this stuff.
Fight to your last breath. To your last bit of courage. We stand between joy and death, and we cannot.
Probably wasn't the best idea to do the story without actually reading a bit of background before it, you know? The first time I played through it. But I actually really love the story very much. And seeing it from a new perspective was amazing. Yes, seeing as how Sylvari can easily be corrupted. Well, spoilers in case anybody hasn't like played through it or anything, or done the Heart of Dawn story. But since Sylvari can easily be corrupted, it was so interesting to see it through their point of view. I'll tell you this though, Kate the entire time really got on my last nerves. Going through that story. And Fallon too. Strictly D. Yes.
Well done, Crusaders. The Orions are defeated and the keep is safe. 3 cheers for the Vigil.
Hurrah! Victory for the Vigil!
It is fortunate that we arrived when we did. Those undead were about to overrun the keep. The Pale Tree is very wise. If Vigil Keep had fallen, we'd never be able to defend Lion's Arch.
Do you remember what she said? With unity, many impossible things can be achieved. She's right, Traherne. The Vigil can't fight Zhaitan alone. The dragon is too powerful. But there is another way.
Whatever you're planning, know that I will stand with you.
Thank you, Traherne. Come, let's talk to General Soulkeeper.
It gets better with Kate towards the end. Put up spoilers, so yeah, I'm not sure how far you are with the Pacifier playthrough. I actually finished the Pacifier playthrough on my Silvari, and that was one hell of an experience. I actually loved Pacifier though. I think I have yet to start the Ice Fruit Saga though. I wanted to make sure that I had her like perfectly geared up, and I was also stuck on getting the Sky Scale for a while, so I got the Sky Scale though. But the story for the Path of Fire is amazing. It's more amazing if you do it with friends though.
Warmaster, your timing was fortuitous. You and Traherne have saved our order.
It was our honor. If you don't mind, we need to brief you on recent events. Much has occurred in a very short time.
General, I've become convinced that the Vigil can't stand against Zhaitan alone. We may have an army, but we don't have the information or resources.
Huh. If it were anyone other than you, Warmaster, I might think you were a coward. But after what you did on the field today, continue.
The other orders of Tyria are as concerned about the dragons as we are. The Vigil should speak with them and launch a unified effort.
Speak with them? But the Order of Whispers are underhanded backstabbers, and the Priory are simpering scholars.
Wow.
You're wrong, Efoot. They simply have their own ways of fighting Zhaitan. Both would be staunch allies in this war.
Way to throw shade.
I don't like it, and I don't trust them. But I do trust you, Warmaster. And I trust Traherne. If he says we're up against overwhelming odds, I believe him.
Go to the other orders. Set up a meeting. Tell them the Vigil offers an alliance.
Nice.
Thank you, General. I'll do everything I can.
I know so much about all, but I've done nothing to stop the devastation. Am I at fault?
Oh, Traherne, don't do that. It hurts my heart when you say things like that. You're trying your best. I think everybody's trying their best. But like the Peltru said, everything has to be done in unity. Or it won't be done. Skyscale achievement at the time seemed really tedious, but once it was finished, it really wasn't that bad. It was just a bit boring. It was definitely boring, and annoying, because from what I know, is that Ice Broom Saga lets you convert currencies and whatnot, like other currencies, into what you need. I haven't been there, so I had to do it the old-fashioned way and just grind every single map out, and do all the hearts. And I did meta trains for a while to get the currencies, but that's in the past now. I've had the sky scale for like a month? No, 3 weeks? A month? I don't know, but I'm just so happy I have it. I still need the Griffin. But from what I know in Griffin, you need like 250 gold just to outright buy all the little things that you need. Currency. And then some are events that you need to do. I'm not really sure. I haven't really gotten that far into the Griffin. Yes, all the hearts for the map currency. Oh my god, it was the death of me. I got so bored at one point. I just sat, I can't remember what map it was, but I just sat there just watching events go by, just like, I think it was the one with the Jinn. Is it the Elon Riverlands? Oh, I can't remember, but way the hell down here. Is it Bobby? Bye-bye? Jahai Bluffs? I think it was Jahai Bluffs, actually. 250 gold isn't much. It's not much. But it is much if you're constantly buying nonsense. And I'm constantly buying nonsense, so. But you know, that's just me. Okay, let me see, where are we? We're still at chapter 6. Okay, let's just do this meeting and then call it a day. I'm sure anybody is just buying nonsense thing. Let's see, where are we going? Going over here. I feel you. Okay, you know what? I just buy too much crap. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I can't tell you just how much... It gets me so mad. They're, you know, like, 250 gold is not so much. And I'm like, I know it's not, like, a lot, but, like, I can't help it. I just want, like, every mini, like, you know, I just want to buy, like, a couple of skins and stuff, you know, like, maybe a couple mats. I don't know. It's terrible. It's not my fault this game is just so pretty, you know? It's just too pretty. Okay, this away.
So, I see Gix stumbled out of his library, and the Preceptor crawled out of her hole.
I see you're not letting rationality get in the way of your ignorance, Almora. How predictable.
Who are you calling ignorant, you twitchy little bookworm?
Wonderful. I see we're off to a running start. The Order of Whispers needs allies, not infants.
Not infants? Wow, way to call them babies.
Enough bickering, all of you.
Our real enemy lurks across the waves. Zaitan's servants march at the gates of Lion's Arch. We must band together, or we will all be destroyed.
When I joined my order, I swore to fight Zaitan. I will die for Tyria if I must. However, I believe that together we can win. The Vigil has shown tremendous courage in the fight against the dragons. This alliance will require courage as well. Why back down now? The Order of Whispers has seen nations rise and fall. You cannot hide from this threat. You need to make a stand. And who knows more about the dragons than the Priory? Just think of how much there is to learn. Where else but in Ore?
By the worlds of eternal alchemy, you're bold. But you're correct. Knowledge is useless if it is not used. We shall aid you.
The Order of Whispers has worked for generations to bring nations together. We can do no less now. Our blades are yours.
The Vigil fears nothing, not even ill-tempered, undisciplined louts like these two. We'll join, but I insist there's a decent hierarchy. Who will lead this compact?
Logic dictates that it cannot be a member of any of our orders, lest one be seen as above the other two. Quite a conundrum.
I've already considered that. Traherne, you've never joined an order, yet they all respect you. You've studied Ore all your life. Will you lead us?
I never wanted to be a soldier. I'm only a seeker of truth. But, yes, I will lead this pack to the gates of Ara, and together, we will see Zaitan destroyed. First, to Claw Island. Let us send our defiant message straight into the heart of Ore. Tyria stands as one.
All my life, I've watched Ore, studied it, researched the abominations that Zaitan spawns. I have avoided the challenge of my wild hunt. I hid, always claiming I was not yet ready. I did not think Ore could be cleansed. I feared failure, but you're right. It is time to act. We'll either cleanse the land, or return to it.
The way I got the Griffin was by putting the gold I needed into the guild bank and didn't touch it until I needed it. It was pretty much the only way I knew I wasn't going to go around some random. That is pretty smart. Knowing you put money away, it's like having your own savings account, you know? You just dip in every now and again, just put in some coins and eventually you get what you want. However, I don't know how to feel about putting money into guild banks. Well, personal guild banks. I think I'm... Do I have personal guild bank? Yeah, this doesn't even have a bank. Otherwise I would. You know, it's like my mom used to tell me all the time. She's like, if you just put in $25 into your savings account, you'll have enough to go on a trip. And I'm like, but Mom, with $25 you can get pizza. $25 gets you, you know, it's hard. Money is hard. Gold is hard. Well, in this game it's difficult to make gold in the sense that it's like copper conversion, then it goes to silver conversion, then it goes to gold conversion. But every other game I played is just like, here's your silver, there's your gold, instead of going to copper. Okay, we're not gonna do the Zaitan Forest and the island. We're gonna do Claw Island next week, Wednesday. I do stream Wednesday, Thursdays. But tomorrow I'll probably doing live stream on Lord of the Rings. So, well, if you want to see me again tomorrow, you can stop by. But for now, thank you for joining me, and thank you. If you did get this far into the story, I'll see you next time. Muchas gracias.